Welcome back everybody to Stretching with Nat. Today we're going to be doing a full body beginner routine. So we're going to be going through some basics and we're going to be hitting absolutely everything. So lay down your mat. We're going to be starting in a standing position today. With your feet shoulder width apart. We're going to start by grounding ourselves as usual with 2 deep breaths. So now inhale with your nose. Big inhale and exhale with your mouth. Let everything drop. Perfect. One more deep breath together. Inhale with your nose. And exhale with your mouth. Perfect. Now, the first thing you're going to do, your feet are shoulder width apart. Your legs are nice and straight. You're going to lock your knees and you're going to start pushing your hips back. So keeping the legs straight, push the hips back. You can lean your body weight on your legs and push those hips, feeling a big stretch in those hamstrings behind you, the glutes a little bit, even that lower back. Now, keeping the legs straight, try to see if you can bend your back a little bit. Tuck your chin into your chest. 2 deep breaths now, feeling that hamstring stretch. Inhale with your nose. Exhale, drop the head. One more deep breath, same thing, inhale. And when you exhale, drop the head, keep those legs straight behind you. Now we're going to come all the way back up. And you're going to keep one leg straight. With the other leg, you're going to cross over. Okay, bend the knee as much as you want. As long as that back leg stays straight, as much weight as you want on that front leg, focused on that back leg, pulling forward as you bend into the stretch. Just getting a little bit deeper on one leg at a time. 2 deep breaths here. Inhale with your nose. Exhale, tuck your chin, let everything drop. One more deep breath, feeling that big stretch with that back leg. Inhale. Exhale, coming up. Perfect. Now you're going to switch legs so the other leg stays straight. Cross over. Bend your knee as much as you have to in the front. Putting all your weight on that front leg. Keep the back leg straight as you bend into your single leg stretch. Going back down. 2 deep breaths here. Inhale with your nose. Exhale, let everything drop. One more deep breath here. Inhale with your nose. Exhale, coming up. Now you're going to widen your stance. Wider than your shoulder width with your feet. Legs stay straight again. Lean into the stretch. Bend into it. Keep those legs straight. You can put as much weight as you want on the legs, pushing them nice and wide. Now, from here, we're going to take a deep breath. On the exhale, gently start bending those knees, leaning into that stretch. You can put as much weight as you want on those legs still. Rounding your back, tuck your chin into your chest. Now you're going to start feeling that lower back pull a bit. Your glutes will open up. If you feel comfortable, grab the arms, the elbows, and let everything pull you down. 2 deep breaths here. If you have to keep leaning on the legs to help yourself out, that's okay. 2 deep breaths. Exhale. Last deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Come back all the way up. Beautiful. Now that we've worked our hamstrings, our lower back a little bit, we're going to start moving to the top of our legs. Now, holding on to something for balance, like a wall, a chair, anything in front of you, you're going to grab your foot, pull it into your glute without leaning into it. Pull the knee back. So staying upright, pull that knee back. You're going to open up your quadricep on that leg. Beautiful. 2 deep breaths here, feeling that big pull. Last deep breath. And drop the foot. Switch sides with the other arm. Hold on. Grab the foot. Pull the knee back. Beautiful. Standing upright, not leaning into it. Okay, pull the knee back. 2 deep breaths here. Inhale with your nose. Exhale. One more deep breath here. And drop the foot. Perfect. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Now that we've worked our legs a little bit, we're going to start coming down onto our knees. So gently make your way down. If you have to, fold the mat to make it easier on the knees. Go for it. Okay. We're going to stay nice and tall. We're not sitting on our legs yet. So staying upright. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to stick your leg out to the side. Okay, so give yourself some time. If you got to walk into it a bit, leg is going all the way out to the side, and we're just going to lean into that leg. So you're going to feel your inner thigh open up, leaning into it. Side of your lower back is going to feel a pull as well. Just holding this position. 2 deep breaths. Inhale with your nose. Very nice. Exhale. 1 more deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Bring everything in. Bring the knee back into center. Watch your balance. Stick the other leg out as far as you can. Take your time. If you got to take little steps into it, take your steps. Leg is fully out. Lean into it. You'll feel that inner thigh. And then add that side of the lower back. On the opposite side of the leg, you're going to feel a nice pull leaning into it. 2 deep breaths again. Inhale with your nose. Exhale. Big inhale here. And exhale, bring it back. Gently, gently. If you need to, hand down for stabilization. Back to the middle. Beautiful stuff. Now, we're going to start by sitting on our legs. Gently, gently. You're going to feel it pull the front of the legs here and the quads again. Hands behind you to support your body. Lean back as far as you can, feeling a pull in the legs. The more your body leans back, the more you're going to feel that pull. All right, so give yourself lots of room. Leaning back into the stretch here, feeling a quad pull, nice and gentle, and make sure those knees stay on the floor. You don't want them coming up. Okay, knees stay down, lean back. 2 deep breaths here. One more deep breath. Exhale, bring everything in. Perfect. Now, you're going to come up again, walk back. Give yourself lots of room. Your big toes come together. Okay, so big toes come together. Your knees open up a little wider than your shoulder width. Gently sit on those legs. Once you're in this position, you're going to walk down into a child's pose. So until your forehead and your forearms can lay flat on the mat. So all the way out, you'll first feel contact with the forearms. From here, slowly bring that head back down onto the floor. Beautiful. 2 deep breaths here, letting everything just fall down. Let gravity take you down. Big inhale. Exhale. 1 more deep, deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly walk back up. You're going to lift your forearms off the ground, your forehead, and you're going to walk your hands out to one side as far as you can. So right now I'm going to the right. I'm going to feel a big pull on the left side of my shoulder, left side of my back. And I'm going to gently let my head fall back down on the floor. Forearms are on the floor again. Feeling that big pull of your side of your body. 2 deep breaths here. Inhale with the nose. Exhale. Last deep breath here. And during your exhale, lift that head back up. Walk over to the other side as far as you can. As far as you can, you're going to feel a big pull on the side of your body again. Your head's coming back down. Your forearms are back down on the mat. Once you're in this position, you're feeling a big pull on the side of your body. 2 deep breaths here. Inhale with the nose. Big exhale. Again, big inhale with the nose. And as you exhale, bring the head back up. Walk back to center. And now we're going to get off those legs. Okay, we're going to get all the way back up until you're kneeling. Okay, so your body's coming back up. Now we're going to open up our hips a little bit more. You're going to step 1 foot forward into a low lunge. So your knees should be bent at 90. Okay, you're not over here, you're not out here. Stay in a neutral position to begin. Hands on the hips. Keeping the chest upright, you're going to push those hips forward as far as you can. Keeping that body upright. I don't want you leaning into it. Pushing the hips. Once you're as far as you can, we're going to take 2 deep breaths. Keep that body upright. Inhale with the nose. Exhale. Last deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Bring everything back. Before we switch, you're going to keep going. And that leg that's in front of you, you're going to have your heel come down. Leg is straight. And now we're going to lean into that leg. Feel free to have your arm come down on the floor to support your body. And just feel a big stretch of the back of the leg here. Take your time getting into this position, okay? It's a little bit rocky sometimes. If you need a wall, support yourself, okay? I want this to feel like a nice stretch and not like an acrobat. So, 2 deep breaths here. Feeling that stretch behind the leg. 1 more deep breath. Inhale with the nose. And exhale, start rising up and step the foot back. Okay, so now you're back up on your kneeling position. Your other leg's going forward. Low lunge. 90 degrees at both knees. Starting in a neutral stance. Chest is up, hands on the hips. Push your hips forward as far as you can. Keep that body upright. Push it in. We're going to take 2 deep breaths. Inhale with the nose. Last deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Bring it back. And again, you're going to have that front leg come out. Heel down on the floor. Leg is straight. Leaning into it. If you need to support yourself, bring your hand down. Have your hand up on a wall. Whatever feels comfortable. Just keep that leg straight. And feel that stretch. Leaning into it. 2 deep breaths again. Inhale with the nose. Exhale. 1 more deep breath here. And again, you're going to come back up. Exhale, bring everything back. Perfect. Very nice. So now, what you're going to do, you're going to sit cross-legged all the way down on the floor. Okay? If you can't sit cross-legged, you can have your legs out. Totally up to you. But recommended to be cross-legged. Now, what you're going to do with your left hand, you're going to grab the right knee. With the right hand, you're going behind you. So this is a small, gentle spinal twist. Left hand, right knee, right hand, behind you. With that left hand on the right knee, give yourself a gentle push to rotate as far as you can to the side. I don't want you pulling yourself into the stretch. With that hand on the knee, just a gentle push for a gentle spinal twist. We'll take a deep breath here. Inhale with the nose. And exhale. Gently bring everything back. We're going to reset. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Let everything just drop. Perfect. Now, right hand, left knee, left hand behind you. Okay, so opposite of what we just did. Now it's the opposite hand, opposite knee, other arm behind you. Okay, you're going to give yourself a gentle push, keeping the chest up. And very nice. You're going to feel a nice little twist in the mid-back. Keeping the chest up. 2 deep breaths again. Inhale with the nose. Exhale. One more deep breath here. Inhale with the nose. Exhale. Bring everything back. Perfect. Now, what you're going to do, your legs can either be straight in front of you, your leg can be crossed, but you're going to have your hands come behind you on the floor. Okay, so I'm going to rotate to show you what this looks like. Keeping the chest up, you're just going to push yourself into the stretch. Okay, so small little spinal rotation inwards with your head. Okay, as you bend into the stretch, tuck your chin into your chest, push yourself into the stretch. See how far you can go. So this might be a little bit of a different feeling for everybody. Some people may feel it more in the hips, some people more in the lower back. Now, if you're sitting cross-legged, we're gonna uncross and go the other way. Might feel a little strange at first, but just to keep things even, hands behind your back. For the ones that have the legs straight, just one more time. Big inhale. And exhale, lean into the stretch. See how this feels. Push yourself in. Deep breath here. Exhale, bring it back. Perfect. Very nice. Now we're going to lay on our backs. So untwist your legs. If your legs are out straight, start bending them in, scooching yourself down gently on the floor. All the way down until your back is flat on the mat. Your knees are bent, okay? And your feet are flat. Now, keeping the back nice and flat against the floor, you're going to walk your feet as close as you can to your butt. Okay, now your knees stay together. Hands interlock behind your head. Keeping the shoulders flat on the ground, your head resting on your hands. Your knees are going to gently start falling down to one side. Only go as far as you can, keeping those shoulders flat. So if it's only a little bit and you can't keep the shoulders flat without, twisting down, that's okay. Only go as far as you can. Knees are falling down. Shoulders stay flat on the floor. Very nice. You're going to feel a big pull in that low back, in the mid back as well. And this may actually stretch open your shoulders a little bit, keeping them flat on the floor. We're going to take 2 more deep breaths here, holding this position for a little bit longer. So big inhale with your nose. Exhale. One more deep breath here. Inhale with the nose. And exhale. Lift the knees off the floor. Then we're going to just stop in our neutral position, making sure the head stays flat on the hands, shoulders are down, and when you're ready, let the knees fall down to the other side. Okay, as far as you can, keep the shoulders flat on the floor. You're going to feel a big pull in that mid-back, low back. Finding that position, you can play around with your feet, okay, if you got to walk them out a bit. Whatever feels comfortable, but make sure those shoulders stay down. Now that you've found your position, we're going to take 2 more deep breaths here. So inhale with the nose. Exhale. One more deep breath here. And exhale, bring the knees back up. Keeping the hands behind your head, you're going to walk your feet open as wide as you can. So usually that's wider than your shoulder width. Hopefully you can keep them flat on the ground. If you can't, walk them in a bit. Okay, I want your feet flat on the floor, knees nice and wide. Now, with both knees, you're going to let them fall in the same direction. Okay, so both knees are going to start falling to the right side. Shoulders stay down on the floor. You're going to feel this in that low back, but also the hips now. Okay, so keeping those knees down, 2 deep breaths. Inhale with the nose. Exhale. One more deep breath here. Inhale with the nose. And exhale, bring the knees up and over. All the way down to the other side. Let them fall. Shoulders stay down, head down. Once you've found your position, 2 deep breaths here. Inhale with the nose. Exhale. Let gravity take you down. One more deep breath here. And exhale, bring the knees back up, feet flat on the floor. Now you're going to walk those feet back up to your butt. Hands are now coming to your side. So lay those arms flat on the floor. You're going to fully extend one leg out all the way. And then with your arms, you're going to interlock your fingers and pull that knee into your chest. So keeping the other leg fully straight so you can feel a little bit of that hip flexor extend. Knee to chest. Deep breath here. Inhale with the nose. Exhale. Perfect. Before we switch knees, you're going to just grab behind the leg. Try to straighten that leg as much as you can. Just feeling a pull behind the leg. One more deep breath. Exhale. Drop that foot. Fully extend the leg and switch sides. Interlocking the fingers, grabbing the other knee, pulling it into your chest. Once you have your position, take a deep breath here. Inhale with the nose. Exhale. Same thing, when you're feeling ready to go, you're going to grab the back of the leg, straighten that leg out, and feel a big pull behind the leg. Take a deep breath here. And exhale, drop the foot. But now you're going to grab both knees into your chest. So one hand on each knee, double knee to chest, pull it in as far as you can. If you're feeling adventurous, feel free to tuck your chin into your chest. And now you're going to take 2 deep breaths in this position. Exhale. One more deep breath here. Perfect. Drop the feet, drop the arms. Everything's coming right back down. Perfect. Now, keeping those arms down, your head down, feet are walking as close as you can to your butt again. Now, with your left ankle, foot comes off the floor, left ankle onto that right knee. Let the foot rest. Once you're in this position, left arm is pushing that left knee open to open up the hip. The closer your foot is to your butt, the more you'll feel that stretch. So if your foot's all the way out here and you're like, I don't feel much, bring it in. Okay, hold it. 2 deep breaths. Inhale with the nose. Exhale. Inhale with the nose. Big exhale, drop the foot. Now with the right foot, right ankle comes up onto that left knee. Once you're ready to go, right hand pushes the right knee. opening up the hip. Same thing, play with that foot. Make sure it's nice and close to your butt. Push on that knee. Open up the hip. 2 deep breaths in this position. Inhale with the nose. Exhale. 1 more deep breath here. Inhale with the nose. And exhale. Drop the foot down on the floor. We're going to gently, gently roll onto a tabletop position. So make your way up onto your hands and knees. And as usual, you want to make sure that your shoulders are in line with your wrists. You're not out here, okay? Your hips are in line with your knees. Everything's looking nice and boxy. Now, we're going to do a big, big, big cat-cow flow. So we're going to be doing 3 rounds. We're going to round out our backs, tucking your chin into your chest, bringing your hips in. Round out your spine, tuck your chin, take a deep breath here. And then when you're ready, you're going to exhale and go into your cow position. So gently lift the head, let the belly button drop, and lift the hips. You're going to round out your back inwards. Perfect. So now, like I said, 2 more cycles. We're going to inhale. Exhale, start rounding out your back. Tuck your hips in, tuck your chin into your chest. Once you've found your position, take a deep breath again. Inhale. And exhale, cow. Lift the head, lift the hips. Beautiful. 1 more round, guys. Bring it in. Cat position. Tuck your chin into your chest. Bring the hips in. Round out your spine. Take a deep breath here. Exhale. Lift the chest. Lift the hips. Perfect. Now we're going to slowly make our way back into a seated position. You can sit however you'd like. I'd like for you to be comfortable. I'm going into a kneeling position. That's going to be comfortable for me. Now, the first thing you're going to do, you're going to have your hand come up over your head. Start bending the elbow. Now that your elbow is over your head, with your other hand, grab it and give it a gentle pull. Lean into the stretch. Making sure that your body is not rotating inwards like this. You want to make sure that chest stays up, your body stays upright. Pull back. Big tricep stretch. We're going to take 2 deep breaths here. Inhale with the nose. Exhale, try to lean into it a bit. 1 more deep breath. Inhale with the nose. And exhale. With that same arm that was over your head, you're going to cross over your body. Grab the arm with the other one from underneath and give it a pull inwards. Open up the back of the shoulder. 2 deep breaths here. Inhale with the nose. Exhale. 1 more deep breath here. Inhale with the nose. Exhale, let everything drop. Now with the other arm over your head, grab the elbow, give it a pull, and lean into it. Same concept. I don't want you leaning into it rounded back like this. I want your chest up. Give it a pull behind you. Big, big pull here. Take a deep breath. Inhale with the nose. Exhale. Last deep breath. Inhale. Try to lean into it. With that same arm that was over your head, cross over in front of your body. Opposite arm comes underneath and gives it a gentle pull. Once you're in position, feeling that shoulder pull forward. 2 deep breaths here. Inhale with the nose. One more deep breath here. Perfect. So now that we started with our legs, we moved down to our hips and lower back. Now that our upper body is starting to get stretched out, we're going to finish off with just a couple more positions, and that is going to be the end of our practice. We are going to stay in a kneeling position or a seated position. Now, what you're going to do is we're going to stretch our wrists out a little bit. So, interlock your fingers again. You're going to push your palms out away from you. Okay, arms are fully straight. Hands fully away from you. Pull as far as you can. And then from here, keeping the fingers interlocked, bring it over your head. And see how high you can pull the arms. Really, really, really high. You're going to feel that stretch in the hands, the wrists, the forearms, the shoulders. And one deep breath here. Inhale with the nose. And stretch nice and tall. And exhale. Perfect. Now, switching directions, your knuckles are away from you. Try to push those wrists as far as you can. When you're ready, over your head. Big stretch over the head. See how high you can bring those arms and shoulders. Deep breath here. Inhale with the nose. And exhale. Drop those hands back down. Perfect. Very nice. Okay, so now we're going to come back onto our knees. Okay. Now you're going to take a big step all the way up. Very nice. We're going to open up our stance, and we're going to finish off with some standing positions. So, with a nice wide stance at the feet, plant those feet on the floor. Legs are straight, hands on the hips. You're going to start pushing one hip to the side, feeling that inner thigh. Once you push your hip to the side you're leaning on, put as much weight as you want on that leg. Okay, you can bend your elbow, put as much weight as you want. And big side reach with the opposite arm leaning into that same side. Beautiful. Holding the side reach, you'll feel the groin, you'll feel that side of your back, the shoulder. 2 deep breaths. Inhale with the nose. Exhale. Keeping the body upright. Last deep breath. Inhale with the nose. Exhale, bring it in. Now, same thing. You're going to push your hip to the other side. Okay, so lean into that other side. Put as much body weight as you want on that leg, leaning into that side. You can bend your elbow. Opposite arm opens up over your head. And lean into your side reach. Again, try not to leaning forward into it. Keeping the body upright, the chest up. Holding this position, feeling the groin pull, the side of your back reaching over your body. Take 2 deep breaths. Inhale with the nose. Exhale. One more deep breath. Last big position here, you guys. Inhale. Exhale, bring it in. Perfect. Back up into our standing position. Bring the feet back in. And that is the end of our practice. I hope your body's feeling nice and stretched out and loose and ready for your day. I hope everybody has a very wonderful long weekend, and I will see you next week.